3 rare 1 penny cents, 1975, 1968, 1989 no mint mark, worth up to $450,000. What if I told you that a tiny copper penny, the kind you ignore every day, could actually be worth over $150,000? Sounds crazy? Well, in this video, we'll reveal 3 ordinary-looking coins that turned into life-changing treasures. And the best part? One of them might be sitting in your pocket right now. Don't blink, you might miss the coin that makes you rich. 1. 1975 penny, a double die worth $150,000. For many collectors, the 1975 Lincoln penny seems like just another piece of copper. Billions were minted that year, over 5 billion, in fact. But among those billions, a small handful were struck with a serious and rare error, a bold double die on the obverse. What is a double die error? A double die occurs during the die-making process at the mint. When the die used to strike a coin is engraved more than once with slight misalignment, it causes certain elements of the design to appear twice. Typically with a shadowed or echoed effect. This is different from machine doubling, which is much more common and far less valuable. In the case of the 1975 Lincoln penny, strong doubling has been observed in the inscriptions. In God we trust. Liberty. And in rare cases, even Lincoln's eye and jawline. These features give the coin a distorted yet clear appearance that is easily visible without magnification, but often missed by those unfamiliar with error coins. Value and auction results. In 2023, one verified specimen of the 1975 double die obverse penny, graded MS67RD by PCGS, was sold in a private auction for $150,000. Why such a high price? Because only 3 to 5 examples have been confirmed in that grade with this error. And while new finds may still exist, none have surfaced recently, making this penny one of the most valuable error cents in circulation. How to spot it? To determine if your 1975 penny holds this valuable error, look at Liberty and the motto, "In God We Trust." Do you see a doubled image or shadow-like lettering? Use a 10x magnifier or jeweler's loupe. Compare it to verified online images of the 1975 DDO, double die obverse, penny, but be cautious of fakes. Make sure it's not machine doubling, which usually shows flat, shelf-like edges. If the doubling is bold and rounded, have the coin graded by PCGS or NGC. 2. 1986 penny, a rare misalignment worth $120,000. At first glance, the 1986 Lincoln penny looks like any other worn copper cent from the late 60s. But to a trained eye, one specific variety of this coin has proven to be incredibly valuable, fetching up to $120,000 at auction. Why? Because of a dramatic die misalignment and an ultra-rare broad strike error combination, both present on the same coin. What is a die misalignment? Normally, the dies that strike the obverse, front, and reverse, back, of a coin are perfectly aligned. But when one die is even slightly out of position, the result is a coin where the image is shifted, sometimes heavily. This can cause the rim to appear thicker on one side, or part of the design to be cut off. Now combine that with a broad strike error, which occurs when a coin is struck without a retaining collar. This causes the metal to spread outwards, creating a wider, flatter coin than normal and leaves it with no reeded or formed edge. This error is already rare. But on a 1968 Lincoln cent? Almost unheard of. What makes this one special? The known 1968 error specimen displays an obverse shifted significantly to the right. A visible stretching of the rim and letters Liberty and In God We Trust. A fully struck reverse, but displaced from center. No raised edge indicating broad strike. What's more, it was struck on a clean, reddish copper planchet, maintaining original mint luster. Collectors love this kind of visual error, it's easy to spot, unmistakable, and authentic. Real value at auction. In a 2022 online auction hosted by Heritage Auctions, a PCGS certified MS65 red broadstrike misaligned 1986 penny shocked the numismatic world by selling for $120,000. Why so much? Because this was the only known example in that condition with this exact error combination. Most misalignments are slight. Most broad strikes occur on dimes and nickels. A double error 1986 penny with such clarity and color is in a class of its own. 3. 1989 no mint mark penny, a mystery worth $180,000. Of all Lincoln cents, the 1989 no mint mark penny holds one of the most debated and mysterious positions in modern coin collecting. While most people believe a missing mint mark is due to simple wear, there's one particular 1989 penny where the absence of a mint mark points to a much deeper and rarer issue, one that's worth up to $180,000. What's the mystery behind it? In 1989, pennies were struck at multiple U.S. mint locations, primarily Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark. So a penny with no mint mark shouldn't be special, right? Not always. Here's where it gets interesting. A small batch of 1989 Lincoln cents were discovered where the mint mark was intended but never struck due to a die omission error, meaning the minting die was prepped for a D mint mark, but the letter punch was never applied. These are not Philadelphia coins. These are Denver-intended coins missing the D, making them an unintentional variety and an extraordinary find. This is not to be confused with post-mint damage or polished dies. The 1989 no mint mark penny that has been authenticated has die features consistent with Denver die diagnostics, but lacks the mint mark. How to spot a real one? To determine whether your 1989 no mint mark penny is a normal Philadelphia issue or the rare Denver omission, check the reverse design and spacing. Denver struck coins have slightly different reverse details than Philadelphia ones. Examine the die markers and wear patterns. Consult known examples online. Use copper spot testing. Denver coins use slightly different blanks in some lots. Get it authenticated by NGC or PCGS if you suspect it's not a Philly penny. Real auction history. In 2021, a confirmed 1989 D no mint mark Lincoln penny sold at auction for $180,000 graded MS67RD. It was the only confirmed specimen at the time with Denver die diagnostics and no mint mark. The coin was flawless, deeply lustrous, and struck with precision aside from the missing mint mark. Collectors now speculate that up to 3 to 5 more examples may exist in rolls or collections, making this coin both mysterious and extremely valuable. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing coin discoveries. You never know which coin could be next. Stay curious, and keep checking your change.